What is up, everybody? I'm Courtney, and as usual, we're waiting on Sean.
We live, baby.
But yes, we is live from the homestead.
I'm right here.
What's up, Andrew?
Talking about waiting on me. You ain't never waiting on me. I'm waiting on you. Waiting on me.
This guy just flap.
Waiting on me.
We don't know what he's doing. My dog's trying to join the podcast. Up. Come on. All right. This is our special guest tonight, Athena. Yep. This is it. She is in her dad's place. Yes. Thank you. Look, say hi. Say hi to everybody. Yes. It's a good time. Hello, Ronnie Anderson with Get Down. With Bedford Paranormal. Chad Dalton, shout out. We're always waiting on Sean. I put her up there. She was a special guest.
Plots.
Ronnie Anderson. What's up, Daryl?
Hello.
Kim and James Brady. Hello. Sorry, I had to mute. Yell at the dogs. They fighting. It is what it is.
We live, baby.
We got some big announcements.
Big announcements. Very big.
Very large.
Large. The biggest, the largest. These dogs. Lay down. There you go.
Lord, have mercy. It's like
Man,
war.
They wilding out in here.
But Ronnie, Daryl, I heard you guys went to Tala. I hope it was an amazing time.
Ronnie went?
Yeah.
Oh,
somebody had to have been cooking on a grill.
I know what happened. What's up, James?
What's up, fam?
My brother. I know why Ronnie went. I'm going to tell you what happened.
Uh-oh. There's going to be a really big story, guys.
Ronnie heard that Sean Elliott wasn't going to be there. That's what happened.
Grand time. It does seem a little bit strange that Ronnie only goes to places you're not.
If I was going there, Ronnie'd have a cookout or a family vacation or a wedding or his cousin would be in town.
I do find it a little strange that you're just Ronnie's outcast.
If I was there, if Alan had called me up and said,
"Oh shit, Sean."
How many times?
What's up, psychic medium Rhonda Harris with SPRI?
Check it out,
welcome.
Have y'all noticed every week Ronnie has to say bullshit, Sean? Are we developing a pattern here, Ronnie?
Maybe you're lying every week.
Okay.
Daryl said he had to hog tie Ronnie to make him go.
That would be funny.
Did cook me dinner by the pool.
That would be funny though. See Daryl hog tie.
We didn't even get dinner by the pool, so Copperhead, where you at? He said every week. You're lying every week.
I'm just saying, this has been going on now for what, 2 years?
Bullshit, Daryl. Now you in the bullshit section.
I'm just saying, this has been going on now, what, for 2 years, a year? Every time we get up with Bedford Paranormal, Ronnie's not there. And it's because he's got a cookout. He's got
Ronnie,
family.
I'm trying to find something
he's
up
got
in my
family
dome
vacation
to have your back.
He's got something going on.
What's up, Mama D? All right, guys.
And I'm looking down, y'all, because I failed to share this.
I am too, James.
So I'm trying to. Speaking of James, we're gonna get to James here in a minute. Let me share this out. I'm literally trying to just y'all. I know y'all don't believe me.
Nobody can see that, and you're gonna mess my camera up.
I'm trying to share this out.
Becky said, "Oh look, Daryl Paulette woke up from his post-dinner nap." Hey, man, it's like that sometimes when the food's good. Yeah, I hit Bojangles tonight because I just was not feeling it, guys. It is. This is the longest Monday on a Tuesday ever.
Then we're gonna be on the toilet.
So that's crazy. That is so gross. Like, why would you go there?
Because I'm a nasty That's why.
Are you done? All right, guys, we got some announcements. Honestly, I'm not entertaining Sean's bathroom excursions. Thank you. Ma said the peace oil is everything. Yes. Thank you.
Peace.
All right.
And booty grease.
Are you ready to get to the announcements before we get to...
I feel like we in church. Hey, y'all, we got some Sunday announcements.
FPRI in the house. What's up, John Sullivan?
John Sully Sizzle.
We gonna see y'all this
brother.
weekend. Yeah.
We
gonna see
can't
y'all.
wait to see y'all.
Rhonda, are you coming?
But Rhonda's gonna be running from me.
Rhonda, if I have to guess,
everybody with the name R runs from me.
If I have to guess, she's got a work trip.
Everybody with the name that starts with R runs from me. Ronnie. Ronnie and Rhonda running.
Lord, these dogs are fighting for real. Hey! Great day. I'm sorry. They must have heard a plastic bag or something outside. Please hold.
I wonder what that looks like to people watching that's on mute and you're just like,
oh my God. Why can't I have a podcast to get to my announcements?
Because this is not church.
I have things to tell the people. Ma, we don't know what's wrong. The
barking.
Dogs have autism. I don't know. They're stimming right now. All right.
You're going to offend somebody.
They're literally having an issue. Sean's laughing because I mute and yell, knock it off and go lay down.
But because I know what it looks like to people.
Hello, Vicar Susan. Hello.
Hey, Vicar.
Did I say that right? Can we just call you Susan?
I like that name, though.
James said that's effing hilarious. You know, I didn't think you guys wanted to hear me say knock it the F off and shut the F up. Like, because that's literally what I was saying. These dogs, they're wild. But anyway, guys, I got.
They live, baby.
I can't. Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I cannot get to our announcement. This is important. And you literally, will not let me get to these. Guys.
All right, go ahead.
Sean, go ahead. No, I'm going to let you get it out of your system. What happens on July 17th, Sean?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Go ahead.
I'm done. I'm so done.
Go ahead.
I can't. Hello, Bert.
I'll be quiet.
It's not you. You got 2 dogs, too.
You need to shut the door. I'm going to go see what's going on.
At this point, you need to see what's going on because they don't bark this long.
Let me get my cordless hole puncher.
And that is for Mom's knowledge, that is Zuko. And Zuko does not bark unless something is wrong. So that is why Sean has exited. My German Shepherd barks at everything. I get saved from the mailman, a grocery sack, everything. So, yes. All right, Michael Brooks, FPRI. James, I need something. Oh, there was somebody outside, guys. I was being nosy. Ronnie Anderson. That's an every night thing, regardless of the previous night. Bert, probably. Or a human spirit of some sort. Who knows? Who knows? But when Sean gets back, guys, I really do have some things to share with you guys. I'm super excited. And you do know Zuko's bark. That is true. He's got a very deep, manly, earthy bark. Athena just barks at everything. Hers is a little bit girly. But she's a German Shepherd. As you guys met her earlier. Ma, you missed it. In the beginning of the podcast, Athena was my guest because Sean was late. So she got up in the chair and was sitting here. It was quite comical. But without further ado, Sean is back. Guys, there is some huge things that are taking place on, what's up, Amy? On July 17th. Okay. If you guys follow our social media, you will have seen that not only are we launching our very first public event at the Miller-Clater House, but we are also launching Hill City Tours. Ta-da! I feel like music should have been there.
Hey, Amy. I was waving at Amy.
Yeah, but I feel like music should have been right there. the more you know.
Oh.
So for those of you that don't know, Hill City Tours was brought to you in part by yours truly.
Me.
With
Thank you.
Hill City After Dark.
Thank you.
Ronnie said, I didn't know until this weekend that Daryl sleeps with his eyes open. Becky, it absolutely freaked me out.
That would be creepy.
That is creepy. But Hill City Tours, guys, we are bringing tourism and history intertwined with spooky to the Hill City. July 17th, that will be the drop date. We are launching 3, as Sean does 3.
Why do y'all make fun of the way I do?
Because 3? It's 3, like pinky to thumb, not
3.
Thumb to first finger.
I'm a gangster, okay?
All right.
This is how we do it.
All right. Anywho, so July 17th is going to kick off with the very first ever public investigation of the Miller Claytor House. If you check out our website, www.hillcityafterdark.com, you will find all of our event info. You will see tours coming soon. Those are coming soon because we are currently working very diligently to make sure that this is not just your normal historic lantern-led walking tour. This is going to be a literal presentation, a production, if you will. So you're not just going to jump on with a guide that's going, and over there, if you look up to the top window, there's a ghost named Mary that stands. And then if you snap some pictures, you might catch her on camera, right? That is so boring. I've been on a multitude of walking tours. Sean has spent the better part of his adulthood on walking tours, and we both absolutely just cannot stand a boring walking tour. We will fall back every single time and we will get distracted and just do our own thing.
Let's pull out my recorder.
That is not, thank you, James. I appreciate it.
James, I'm gonna be talking about you tonight, so hang
that
tight.
Way you can't sneak up on me, Ronnie. Yeah, unbeknownst to you, Ronnie, Daryl was awake. He was keeping his eye on you. Thank you. Becky says Miller Claytor House is amazing. Becky Paulette also did her first ever paranormal investigation at the Miller Claytor House. So shout out to Bedford Paranormal and ASPS. Those were the 2 teams that we brought in there to help corroborate some things that we had going on.
Ronnie wasn't there, by the way.
Yeah, Ronnie was at a cookout, or I think that night was a wedding. But yes, we this is how we conduct ourselves, guys. We've said it time and time again. We will not sell a location to you if we cannot sell it to ourselves. So I cannot sit here and tell you a location is haunted. I wait for you guys to determine that yourselves. The caveat to all of this is a huge portion of all proceeds of every ticket sale to every walking tour to every investigation goes back to the Lynchburg Historical Foundation for preservation efforts. Okay. Right now, Sean has said it time and time again. We are watching Lynchburg dwindle away into a bunch of lofts, and I'm tired of it. The more lofts you build, the more traffic you bring to this town. And it takes me longer and longer and longer to get home from work. I'm frustrated.
Tired of it.
So Chad said you could see me do something in character that's totally out of character. Yes. Shout out to Chad. He is one of our tour guides, guys. We are going to have 2 spooky walks. We are also going to have a haunted pub crawl. That one is going to be an absolute blast. Each one of these incorporates history of the stretch of road that you will be covering, and along with some not alive friends. So that's going to be awesome. Howie, Dr. Odell, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Becky. Becky says Miller Claytor is a must-go location. Ronnie said I sent in my best guys to cover the place, and I got good word back about the place. LOL.
Stay tuned. We're going to show y'all a little bit of what we got from that place, which we don't typically do, show evidence. But
what's going on, David, from
what's up, David?
727 Paranormal Life, all the way from Clearwater Beach, Florida. You know, I was just talking about the beach, guys. I said I have not stuck my feet in any body of water yet.
Good. We don't need to go to the beach.
So upset. And yes, shout out to Anthony. There's another one. Welcome,
What's
Anthony.
Up, Anthony?
He will hopefully be one of our wonderful tour guides. Very excited. I love to see people excited. And it's going to be a ball. Bert, we are launching July 17th. That is the official launch date for Hill City Tours. Hill City Tours is a Hill City After Dark company. So, yes, welcome, welcome. Ronnie said in a drunken public ticket if I go. No, Ronnie, you only get 20 minutes to order a drink at each location. If you get drunk off 4 drinks, there's a problem.
Big problem.
You may need to go to rehab. They tried to make me go to rehab.
Becky
said I'm down to the pub crawl. Becky, you're going to love the pub crawl. So I had a hand in making some of the signature drinks for this pub crawl. The bar owners are super excited. It's going to bring a lot of business to local businesses. And for those of you that have been following us for a while, you know that we are 1000% about supporting local. I will go local before I go retail every time.
And the one thing I want to say is that we are actually there are some other people doing these ghost walks, and by all means,
what's up, Robin?
You're going to hear it here first. And just in case some of y'all are spying on us, you're going to hear me also say, by all means, support the other ones too. It's enough room here for all of us to eat. We want to show love and support to all the guys who are doing it. But we are, I believe, the one of the few that are from Lynchburg doing this. And we are also giving back to the local historical foundation here. We are actually trying to preserve history. So we're not here to get rich. We're not here to grow our pockets. We are actually, our number one focus is donating back to the historical foundation. So each ticket that is sold, a huge percentage goes back to one. The first thing it's going to go to is the historical foundation. Another thing it's going to is back into costumes and for things for people to have. So it's not just a Sean and Courtney get rich thing. It's going back into the community. And that's one thing that is setting us aside from what else is going on. We're not just a company out here trying to get rich and trying to grow off of our community. We're trying to actually grow our community.
And for those of you that are wondering what that looks like when it goes back to the foundation, as official board members of the Lynchburg Historical Foundation, these proceeds go back into renovation and repairs on the historical locations that are already owned, such as Miller Claytor. For those of you that have been in the Miller Claytor house, it is in desperate need of some more drywall and desperate need of a new door. So
the place is over 200 years old.
Yeah, correct. So it was built in 1791. They did their best to relocate it to where it sits now and build it back into its grand stupor. But after sitting and not being occupied, things start to go bad. Front door is number one priority. It's also going back, guys, into saving other historical properties that are in threat of demolition or sale.
Speaking of that, I rode down Pierce Street today, saw Walter John. I believe it was Walter Johnson's house. The one I saw in the picture.
Really?
It's sad.
It's sad. Terrible. But this is what we do, guys. Now, I want to address, Amy says this sounds awesome. I would love to go on one of the tours, but y'all know I'm not so good at walking. Amy, we got you. I have literally taken into account every person in this city, and I actually created a low impact, minimal walking. It literally covers less than like 1.5 blocks for a Civil War field hospital tour. So that's going to be super awesome. For those of you that don't know, we had over 30 Civil War field hospitals right here in Lynchburg. Lynchburg was actually known at one point as the hospital city. Let me catch up on some of these. Hey, Sam.
What's up, Sam?
I'm a school bus driver. I want to drive the bus for the pub crawl. What company are you using? So the pub crawl is actually walking, but if you are local, that is another piece to Hill City Tours that will be coming hopefully before the end of the year.
We are looking for drivers.
I am looking for drivers for that. We will also have roving tours. So, Amy, that is also something that you might hop on more down the line. Right?
Send us a message with your number, Bert. We'll talk.
Yes. And Becky, there is a drink with tequila involved that I did create. James, apologies in advance. I sent my annoying sister who lives on Smith Mountain Lake a link to your website. That is okay. We love it. Sad that you need to justify. I've always believed in you guys to be fair and honest. Thank you. Chris freaking Mendez.
I'm going to send Chris a shout out. I was just giving Chris his flowers today. Chris is with Supernatural. His company is Supernatural Untold Stories.
This is true.
The reason why I have been able to create the videos that I created is because of this guy right here. He's the one that even motivated me to get on social media and start doing videos, and has guided me each step of the way, from even down from the drone shots to all the creative things I've been able to do with the videos. So I'm going to give Chris his flowers publicly. Chris Mendez, you the man, brother. And if y'all would like to meet Chris and talk to Chris, if you look at all his stuff, it's on Signal Network. He also has his own channel as well, Supernatural Untold Stories. He does a lot of big stuff. Come check him out this weekend. He will be at the
second annual Creep It Real Festival, June 19th through the 21st in Ebensburg, Pennsylvania, at the Cambria County Old Stone Jail. This is a memorial event in remembrance of Shauna, the owner of the Doss House's mother, Holly. So this is a non-profit event. It is a charity event, and all charity proceeds will go to Hi-Ya Nation. For those of you that may know, the name Hi-Ya Nation was started by Santiago Cirillo. So definitely check out the Hi-Ya Nation. It's going to be an absolute ball. This guy right here has put on an amazing event, and I just got word a few hours ago, guys, that there are only 2 tickets left for your event.
Okay.
It is almost sold completely out. Sean is doing a Jason Voorhees escape room meets puzzle meets team building meets hide and seek meets hunt or be hunted by
the man himself.
The man himself, James Stokes. Full gear, guys. It's going to be awesome.
Full movie gear.
If
Jason Voorhees will be chasing you in a haunted house.
Yes, if you're going to be at Creep It Real, definitely snatch up those last 2 tickets for the event on Friday night. Saturday, yours truly, Ill City After Dark, will be with Scotty the Medium and Bianca Rose hosting a public paranormal investigation. There are still tickets left for that as well. That's going to be from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Old Stone Jail. There's also going to be a 4-corner seance, some table tipping, photo ops. I mean, you name it, guys. It's going to be the event of the year. So if you are missing out, sorry for your luck. FPRI is going to be there. So definitely come out and say hi to them. Ron Wood with Booze Paranormal is also going to be there. Chris Mendez with Supernatural Untold Stories is also going to be there. So
all my friends are going to be there. All my rowdy friends have settled down.
We haven't settled down, baby. We're just getting started.
Y'all old bastards.
We just getting started. But guys, Ron is coming in clutch with all the latest and the greatest technology and equipment to use on a paranormal investigation. Chris said, plus you get to meet the 2 that are on the screen. Yes, you will get to meet us. I am actually vending. All right, Bert, thank you. I am actually going to be vending. So you guys cannot miss me because my table placement is absolutely epic and it's right at the front door. So if you miss me, you need glasses.
Coming through the front door.
So I am like directly right there. Like you have to pass me. Okay. And at least stop and say happy birthday, because Saturday, June 20th, is a day a legend was born.
Go, shorty.
Me. So I'm excited. Chad said they say I'm a dinosaur, should have died out a long time ago.
Hey, man, them ain't high heel sneakers.
But those, I know I threw a lot at you guys. We've got a lot going on. We're keeping our heads up. I would be sitting here in front of you guys and completely lying if I would say I am not stressed all the way out, because I am a perfectionist. So you guys know that I put my real raw self out there for you. So OCD is real when you start something like this, because I want to give you guys a whole experience. I want you guys to come back. I want you guys to tell your friends. I want you guys to say, that was freaking awesome. I can't wait to get on the next one. So, if you see or get a chance to jump on hillcityafterdark.com, you'll see our events. You'll see us out there, and this is going to be amazing. Anthony said, y'all give some love to Courtney and Sean. Y'all are amazing people, and I appreciate the opportunity I've been given. Anthony, we appreciate you taking the time to come and pour your heart into history. Anthony comes in with a lot of local history, as having grown up in the area with a profound interest for paranormal. I think he's going to make an amazing addition to the team. So we are excited.
And he's got the look.
Yeah, we're excited to have Anthony join the team.
Very excited.
So, yes.
And thanks for the support. Anthony's jumped in on our podcast.
Yeah.
He's jumped in on our TikTok live. So, and it's nice to see support from our team. Nice support from outside our team. It's great. Well, Anthony's a part of the team now at this point.
What is 7-Up? Like the drink? Or like Heads Up 7-Up? Oh my God, I just told
Or is
my
it
age.
6, 7?
I just told my whole age by saying Heads Up 7-Up. Do you remember that game in school?
You're a little bit older than me.
I'm only a couple years older than you. Calm down. Let me know in the comments who remember. No, ain't no gray hair. I just went to the hairdresser, y'all. Find them.
You got more gray than I do.
If so,
you got more gray than I do.
I ain't got no gray right now. Let's talk about the gray in your beard, old man. Let's talk about it. You want to talk about it on live? Oh, so see, Chris, who's younger than all of us, I said, just as a heads up, he said 7-Up, heads up, 7-Up. See, Chris is like...
Oh, we got Trish in the house.
Chris is like that little brother that you beat up.
Except you can't beat him because he's fast.
Yeah, because he's really fast.
He's really fast.
What's up, Trish? Shout out to the Long Branch Saloon. Let's see what he's got. It's all here. It's all here. It's all right here.
Get off me.
Selena said heads up, 7-Up. See, you're just lame, and you didn't.
It looks like that growth serum for a guy who can't grow one.
Look at Chris put you on the screen right there. Look at that.
Listen here, Officer Tight Pants.
Down to the eyebrows and the glasses.
Let's look at Chris here. Chris, license and registration, please. No, hold on. Oh, license and registration, please. Oh. This is Officer Mendez.
I would hate to get pulled over by Chris.
Sergeant Tight Pants. I need to see. Check out my new Oakleys.
Ma said, Sean, you let Court have the last word. He's not going to beat me on this one. That's why.
Y'all should see Courtney before she gets her hair dyed. She looks like
Blanche. Oh, I have gray hair.
She looks like Blanche from the Golden Girls.
You know what? Blanche is the shit. I don't care what nobody says. Blanche is who I aspire to be.
So we did an investigation this past week.
It's all fun and games till the tickets come out.
I agree. Chris is going to... When y'all meet Chris, you'll see what I'm talking about. He looks like he's going to give you every ticket in his little book.
Yeah. All the secondaries. He's going to find them all. Tail lights out. No license plate light.
And now that he's got his sergeant stripe, he walks around like this holding his vest. Y'all know what I'm talking about. How them cops do. He will walk around.
He's going to pull you over for going 5 under.
You know, I was on the phone with Chris the other day. I heard him. Hey, Sean, let me call you back. I got to give this lady a ticket. She sneezed while driving.
All right, guys, let me hop onto it. So, all that stuff, I just gave you all the things. So, because you guys have been awesome supporters, I want to give you guys one more thing. Our team, yes, Ma, Blanche is the MVP.
You see Courtney in the morning.
Anywho, you don't want to talk about the morning. You want me to pull it up? You want me to pull it up?
I don't care.
You want me to pull it up?
I'm not afraid.
I will literally.
Courtney is childish, y'all. Courtney is very childish. She takes pictures of me while I'm sleeping.
Literally.
I don't care. Pull it up. Show them. I don't care.
You don't care.
Show them.
All right. Okay. Anyways, guys, I want to give you guys a little snippet and sneak peek of the Miller-Clater house. So, with that being said, my lovely tech guy, aka co-owner of Hill City After Dark, is amazing at capturing footage, putting together short films, so that we can share them with you. With that being said, our team went in there as a whole, which I got to give a shout out. Our team getting together after a while was awesome. It's like we never even left off. So definite shout out to Hill City Paranormal, our team. But we went in there as a one final hooray and investigated the Miller-Klater house this past Friday.
Like a Pomeranian, Mom.
Like a few days ago, Friday. And it was off the freaking hook. I'm talking killing batteries, intelligent responses, things moving, noises, knocks, cold spots, like you name it, it happens. So without further ado,
before we go any further, James
not
Brady.
Going to
James Brady at St. Albans showed, or Albans. Introduced me to a sonar device. Well, Howie has actually talked to me about this technology in this device, but it's in a different configuration.
What's up, Martin from the UK?
Hey, Martin, good to see you again. It's in a different configuration. So James Brady was telling me about this, and I couldn't wait. I literally taught myself how to solder because of you. And once you showed me this device, I started looking around and I found it and made one. And so shout out to James Brady for showing me this. Again,
what is it? Like what is it?
So it's a handheld rangefinder. It shoots out sonar, and if anything breaks that sonar, an alarm goes off on it.
And like, does it?
You can actually set it.
Oh my God! Mom said Wayne just said he thought Pomeranian was a plant.
All right, so it shoots out.
It comes from the exotic St. Thomas Islands.
So Howie and I have been talking about sonar now for years, and again, and he's talked about this for a long time. And then when James showed me that this device was in a different, a smaller, more compact configuration, then I thought it would be a good idea to put it on a tripod in the stationary. Well, of course, I wasn't planning on investigating with my team. I wanted to actually watch how they work together. And so I didn't bring a tripod, but I bought the device and I set it actually on the fireplace mantle just to aim it in an empty room and see if anything would do anything. Well, I got video of what it did. It's not the best because it's a body cam video. And of course, I started the body cam up because the device started going nuts. I always ruin my surprise.
You know what, James? He really does.
But I was going to make another one, so if you're going to make me one, I'll still buy it from you.
James, when I tell you cannot surprise this dude, you cannot freaking surprise this dude. I've tried for 15 years without fail. I don't know if he's like a mind reader, but I will like have something in my Amazon cart and I'm like, okay, Father's Day is coming up, right? So I'm going to order this. He just did it with a t-shirt. How he found this exact shirt that was in my
It's on the back.
Why is it on the back?
I don't know. Amazon lied.
That's weird. Anyway, in my cart, and here it arrives at the house. And I'm like, well, shit, removed from cart. Then all of a sudden I had something else removed from cart.
He did surprise me with the belt buckle, which is on my mantle.
Is Make Daddy when he makes equipment. Make Daddy. Make Daddy.
Like Puff Daddy? Or
Howie said I bought 3 along with a thermal monitor. He.
So this
I
piece
surprised
of
him with a belt buckle. Yes, Martin, that is true.
I was honestly that
Mac Daddy, not the Make Daddy. He's a Mac Daddy.
I was that impressed with that piece of equipment that I had to try it at Miller-Klater. It hasn't gone off before at Miller-Klater until this night.
So Sean threw together a compilation for you guys of a little bit of the evidence. It's a short, like 3-minute video. I'm going to share it with y'all. First and foremost, Anthony wants to know, how did it go with the dolls, Sean? I missed the rest of it since I was working.
You know, that I don't know if you were watching when the camera started. I don't know. It was trying to do something weird with the blonde-headed doll's face. It was just something strange with those dolls. He's talking about the dolls at Bergasa.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know.
Smartphones aren't very smart. The sonar has far surpassed what I expected. James,
Same.
After this past weekend, I'm going to agree with that statement. I was a little bit leery when he first made it, just because I'm like, I haven't heard it go off. Like, what does it do?
Never went off before.
You know, stuff like that. And we've used it maybe like a handful of times. But this past weekend, that sonar showed up and showed out.
And the beautiful part about it is most skeptics are going to say, well, the battery's dead. Well, I've experienced the batteries dying in it. So when I don't know if you have or not yet, but when the batteries go dead in it, because something did kill the battery at another location, the only thing that happens to it is the lights don't dim. It still functions. The sound of the alarm just gets weaker, and then it'll just shut off. So it doesn't randomly go off or anything like that. And bugs do not set it off. A moth or anything won't set it off. We tested that theory as well.
All right. So without further ado, here is the video.
Sonar's going off and nothing's in there. Okay.
What just happened?
I have no idea. Computer's freezing for some reason.
Why? Are we frozen, guys?
Looks like it.
Why do we always have technical difficulties?
Because we're trying to share something live.
How do you feel about Sean being in the house?
There's nothing in there to make the sonar go off.
Is it okay that he's in here? If it's okay he's in the house,
Why?
Can you make that bell go ding one time for me?
Something's stepping around the sonar again. Something's breaking that sonar.
I'm just as curious about you as you are about me.
Oh, man.
Did you? Were you treated here?
No, I don't know if y'all saw that. Will you go back, Courtney? If you look at Courtney's hair, there's a ball of light that just goes down behind her hair. Right there. And if you pay attention to the dress, there's a ball of light that goes by the dress as it's beeping. If you're aware of our presence, can you step back in front of that alarm that keeps beeping? It doesn't hurt you. It just shoots a sound off that lets us know that you're here. Thank you. All right, can you step away from it now, please? To make it cut off? Thank you. Step all the way away from it to stop it from making the noise. Thank you. That's one way that we can communicate. Thank you. Were you the original owner of the house?
All right, back away, please. Thank you. Oh, I watched the whole video and they couldn't even see it. Embarrassing. Because that's the first time I saw it, guys. So I was like, okay, so we froze is what happened. And then it kicked it. All right, cool.
So it just showed us staring at the screen.
Because I was like, trying to see.
All right.
Yes. All right. Let's try again.
We're just staring at the screen.
Embarrassing. I was intently watching. That was a good video. All right. Yeah. All right. Take two. Go.
At least they could hear it. Sonar's going off and nothing's in there. Can y'all see it now?
How do you feel about Sean being in the house?
There's nothing in there to make the sonar go off.
Is it okay that he's in here? If it's okay, he's in the house. Can you make that bell go ding one time for me?
Something's stepping around the sonar again. Something's breaking the sonar.
I'm just as curious about you as you are about me.
Oh, man.
Did you?
Right there behind Courtney's hair, there's a ball of light.
Were you treated here?
And by the dress.
Okay.
If you're aware of our presence, can you step back in front of that alarm that keeps beeping? It doesn't hurt you, it just shoots a sound off that lets us know that you're here. Thank you. All right, can you step away from it now, please? To make it cut off? Thank you. Step all the way away from it to stop it from making the noise. Thank you. That's one way that we can communicate. Thank you. Were you the original owner of the house?
All right, back away, please. Thank you. So, oh my God, James said, do we, oh, nice. Wow. Okay, we see it. Awesome. James said our reactions were legit.
I didn't know what the hell was going on.
I'm
James.
the only person in the world that's wearing my glasses, and I'll watch a video like this so quick because I'm like trying to see.
Let's have it, James.
So, yes, it was. So, Martin, the more we go in there, the more responsive that the spirits of this location are to our equipment. So when we first started going in there, there was like a cat ball or two that would go off, maybe like a random REM. And now it's like every time we go in there, we explain, what piece of equipment that we have down. And for those of you that are wondering, in that video in particular, the sonar is facing towards the cabinet, not towards us. So it
can't reach us anyway.
It was facing that way. I was getting some hits off into that corner. So it was definitely really cool to see, equipment. And it's always awesome to see equipment that you handcraft go off. And James, the orb discussion, we can have it. So there was a moth that flew around. I caught this dude and threw him out because he was pegging me in the side of the head before all this even went on. So when we first got there,
we can actually play that part of the video back. I looked at that video like probably 100 times and tried to debunk the orb. I even zoomed all the way. I changed the colors on the video with filters to try to see what that was. That was not a solid item in the video. I'm trying to think of a better word. It was actually a clear ball of light. If you look at what it is, that went past Courtney's head and what went around the dress, it's clear, it's see-through. So it was light. It wasn't, and it wasn't, it's too big to be dust. So I'm not sure. I'm not going to say it was an orb. I don't know what it was, Ronnie Anderson. And no, I did not see it. There it is right there.
So I'm going to share my screen because I just paused it on the video, right?
But I am curious, James. What do y'all think? What do y'all think that could be? Because I didn't catch it in this video. But Courtney and I we were sitting there, and it did feel like something kept touching the back of our arm while we were standing there. And I've had I won't particularly stand in doorways in that house because I have had issues with something touching me in those doorways.
And in that house, guys, whatever's in there, they love women with their hair down. So there was several times, much love off to prep right. All right. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in, Howard.
I was just yanking your chain. Emily with Lost Souls PI. What's going on, girlfriend?
Emily,
but I kept telling Sean, I looked, guys, for lack of better words, I look like a crackhead. I was like doing this the whole time. I was like in there, and I know, like, I had a hair appointment earlier in the day, so immediately, like, my mind went to, okay, maybe like the hair dye or something is messing with me, but it felt like bugs. Like, I felt like I had bugs. So I was absolutely panicking. I was like, oh my God. Then at one point, I actually like swept my whole face. I told Sean, I felt like I had walked into a spider web, but there was no spider web there. Martin said, I have a question. A friend of mine was literally just chatting. I was just chatting to has a voodoo doll. I asked if I can work with it to connect with spirit. It comes from a friend who come back from Louisiana last week. Have you had any experience in that field? Martin, I'm glad you brought that up. I just dove into, guys, take this with a grain of salt. I just dove a little bit into voodoo research. No, I'm not practicing voodoo, guys. I want to just put that disclaimer out there, but I'm fascinated with the craft. So I found out that one cannot practice voodoo unless they actually have like completed training. Like, you have to be properly trained by a voodoo priest or priestess, and you have to have a teacher. So much like, I believe, now correct me if I'm wrong, martial arts, you have to have a teacher or somebody higher than you to show you how to do karate. Like, if you were to go to the temples and like go out to I don't know, Shanghai or wherever they do martial arts, right?
In this day and time, anybody can practice.
I'm talking about what's the proper way, right?
You should have an instructor, yes.
So with that being said, I found out that voodoo, like, it, you have to be properly taught by somebody, and they have to appoint you the ability to practice voodoo. So I have not worked with any voodoo dolls. I am very, very cautious with spell work, because it could go one of two ways. It could go either really good or really bad. I more so believe in manifestation more so than working either dark magic or light. Spell casting or spell work in itself is something you have to use extreme caution when working with, and I don't recommend unless you have a lot of experience or a very good guide that has a lot of experience. You might be able to connect with the doll to find out maybe what's attached to it with your abilities. But I would proceed with extreme caution, just because you don't know.
Well, you don't know how the doll was used.
Spell work, right?
The doll could have been used to negatively affect someone, and you could get that negative energy attached to you.
Right. I and Alan both have been affected.
Yeah, that house has affected 2 men
at Miller Clater.
What's up, Chuck?
There was a horizontal line of light that rose above the voice recorder. I did see that, James.
I didn't catch it.
I did.
I saw the light that flew around it.
And yes, Ronnie, a voodoo priest.
I see the light that flew around it.
Oh, there's no freaking awesome paranormal show tonight. Why? Is everybody okay? Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. But that's okay. We understand. Life right now is lifing, guys. Yeah. So we're going to stay on with you guys for a little bit and kind of chat. We're not going to take up too much of your time. But, I mean, either way, yeah, absolutely, Martin. And make sure you protect yourself first, for sure. Because, again, the only thing that worries me with things like voodoo dolls is what kind of spell work is attached to that. And so I want to make sure that you're safe, which I know you're versed in protecting yourself, but I just definitely have to put that out there. Chad said, having most of my family being from Louisiana, we were always told not to mess with anything voodoo. And a lot of people that grow up in Louisiana will also concur. Ronnie has 3 voodoo dolls handmade from Bloody Mary herself.
That's really cool.
And that's actually dope.
That's cool.
Because, yeah. Contrary to popular belief, guys, voodoo dolls used to be made out of the earth, not out of like string and yarn and twine and stuffing and stuff like that. They were crafted from twigs and things like that. So I have never seen Alan get like that. Something definitely was messing with him.
That's right. Daryl was there and saw that.
Yeah,
Alan had to leave that area of the house.
Yeah.
And Miller Clater. Miller Clater can be tricky. I haven't been affected as far as like that in there, but I have seen, I
love that.
I have seen some strange things happening. Like that night, I've never seen that piece of equipment go off intelligently like that. And that was just a small snippet of that investigation with that. When I was watching that body cam, it was going off like that nonstop.
I can go either way, James. You can't beat a really good Bloody Mary.
But let's talk about those orbs that were caught in that video. I'm putting air quotes. Were they orbs or what was it? Like, go to that portion of the video. It's right there. Play it. Go right.
Well, I wanted to find the thing over your recorder first. I played that already. Everybody said the beeping was too loud. Okay, wait a minute.
Are you sharing the screen right now?
No, not yet, because I'm trying to pause it right on the horizontal line that comes above your recorder, because I saw it as well.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it flies right above your recorder. So I'm trying to see.
It might be skipping, though. You might have to play it.
Hold on. It was towards the end. Yeah, I must have.
It might be skipping, though, when you're doing it that way. You might have to actually play it.
All right, guys. I can share my screen. Sean wants me to share it, so y'all have to deal with the beeping again. Let's see really quick. Let's catch up really quick before we go. I'm so freaking bummed that I'll be out of town July 17th for the investigation. I had my eyes on that one. Selena, don't worry. It's not the last time. Martin said it definitely felt the houses much. I'm going to try to get the money together for Miller Clater. Awesome. Oh, hell, I shouldn't have let the dogs out. I come back to orbs. All right, so let's share the screen one more time. We'll play it one more time. James said he caught a horizontal line over the recorder. So I'm going to go,
I think that was it right
there.
I think that is weird.
So we'll go right here, and then we'll play from here. Above Sean's recorder. There was one right there by the dress, too.
If you're aware of our...
Yeah, I've got that one. Talking about the ball of light.
Yeah.
If you're aware of our presence, can you step back in front of that?
Oh, that.
It's like a hair or something. That might have been a bug.
Yeah, that might be a bug.
It doesn't hurt you. It just shoots a sound off.
I don't know, because it wasn't wings.
Step back in front of that alarm that keeps... If you're aware
I did see that one, but I thought that might have been a bug, but
here.
it's not flapping. It's just kind of moving in a straight line. It's just, yeah, that's it right there. Could that be a bug? I mean, it's not flapping.
Let's go one more time.
If you're aware of our...
Can you play it in slow motion? Can you slow it down?
I can.
Is
that flapping?
Where present. If you're aware of presence, you step back.
All right, what are your guys' thoughts on that?
I don't know.
Michelle said, I don't think it's a bug.
I have no idea.
Watching all this amazing evidence caught there is like a dead tease. Michelle said she saw it. It went up. Yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on that? Michelle doesn't think it's a bug.
I don't know.
Watch where it starts. Let's play it one more time for those of you that might have missed it.
That's kind of...
In slow
I don't
mo.
see it flapping like wings.
If you're aware of presence, you step back.
All right.
I see it start to change shape.
Martin said the only thing is with orbs, if you don't see it with your own eye, there's too many interfering factors, light reflecting, bugs, a passing car. I do believe in orbs, but very difficult to be 100% sure. Well, I agree with that statement.
I agree with the statement. The thing is, just to explain further about that particular location, so it backs a park. And at that time of night, there are no people in that park. And we were aware that there were no people in the park. And the front of it, there is a street, but there were no cars on that street. It's a private street right there. And there were no lights coming by at that point, at that time. So it could be a floating hair. I'm not sure.
James said, how do you prove anything with that unless it affects someone or something? I just can't say. I will be on the fence. Chad said he's going to say bug, and Chuck says it looks like a floating hair. It does kind of look like a floating hair or something, which, I mean, it could have been. At the end of the day, guys, I do agree somewhat with Martin's statement. Unless we see it with our own two eyes, we really can't be sure. This goes for any paranormal evidence out there. When we investigate with equipment, we're looking for multiple things and multiple factors. If a piece of equipment goes off, we're looking for the response that says, okay, if you're standing in front of this, can you back all the way away? And then it stops. We're looking for, if you are actually in here, can you step back in front of the red light or whatever we say, and then it goes off. We're looking for things like that. That's intelligence, right? Selena said, what bug would be that long and go in such an upward smooth motion? And if it's a hair, it's horizontal.
Ghost hair.
Ghost hair.
I don't.
Ghost was just sitting there going like this, shaking its hair.
The only reason why I don't say it's a bug because it's too smooth and it's not
very cool video either way.
Erratic. I don't know what it is. As far as affected goes, I will say that there were two men. Ed Odell Howie was one of them, and Alan May from Bedford Paranormal. Two very well respected paranormal investigators that I trust and respect. Were affected in that location, in that house. And I haven't been affected, but then again, you're talking about genetics, DNA, makeup, we're wired differently. So, but those two are very similar, close to age, I believe.
I'll give you your props, Ronnie. I see you.
They could be. I see you, Ronnie. So, but also, Ronnie, I hear that across the board in paranormal, I think differently. So, you took the sticker off the speaker, didn't you? That's why it's so loud. I did.
Dude, he is the king of taking things off of stuff he shouldn't take.
I take everything off. I take my clothes off.
He took it off, guys.
I'm the king of wearing my belly out in the summertime.
He took the stickers off, James, because our goal with this sonar was to put it up and go into another room so we can hear it, right? We weren't expecting it to go off, to be honest with you. So when it did, we were like, holy shit, let's go be nosy. Amy said, y'all know I can't stand or walk for very long. Will there be a place to sit down at Miller Claytor? We will make sure there are chairs.
If you show up, Amy, I will be sure that you can. Now, there is a lot of steps in Miller Claytor, and they go straight up.
There is a lot of kind of sketchy steps, but the lower level is very active. That's where we are.
The whole house is active at Miller Claytor. There's not a floor that I haven't gotten activity on in Miller Claytor.
Yeah. And also, just as a little caveat, the bathroom is on the second floor. So make sure, you go potty before you come.
Yeah, they're like the house was built in the 1790s. So it's got that very what's the call I'm looking for? Unhandicapped accessible. Not saying you're handicapped. I'm not saying that.
It's not accessible for those with mobility issues. It's just not. I'm gonna be honest with you. Those stairs are a little bit sketchy because back then they were very narrow. Much like Sandusky, for those of you that have investigated with us, the servant stairs in the back were made for a size 6 shoe, not for your average 7, 8, 9. So
yes, Martin, I had an issue with that. I was filming.
Make sure you hear.
I was filming that location, and I had to use the bathroom really bad. I drank 4 cups of water. It was hot. It was 100 degrees. So I had to piss like a racehorse in Phoenix.
Lord.
I had to pee really
Amy,
bad.
I can make sure there. If you really want to come, I will make sure there is a folding chair on each level.
Yes,
I can do that.
So I had to run up those stairs. It was bad, Martin. So yeah, give yourself time. If you got to go to the bathroom, don't try to hold it to the last minute.
You don't want to put your business out there, Amy. But I will say, people with mobility issues, I wouldn't consider you handicapped because I saw you investigate.
Yeah, we saw you moving around.
And you can move around, but there might be some mobility impairment, and that's okay. I'm going to be honest with you. After working all day, I have mobility impairment. Yes, Martin, or wear a decent nappy.
Yeah,
for sure.
I had to run up those. It was bad, and I don't run anywhere, but I had to go. It was bad, and running up those stairs was not fun. I got up there quick though. I don't go anywhere.
We're not from the UK, Martin, but we know what a nappy is. Funny thing is, my grandma used to call diapers nappies back in the day. Yes, absolutely, Amy.
Yeah, those steps are not friendly. But I will say though, just from that short clip that y'all got, that night was very exciting. We got a ton of cat ball activity up on the second floor. There's a video that I was looking at from my body cam where it appeared there's a dress on the second floor. Daryl Paulette was there when the dress actually shifted and moved, along with footsteps on a recorder that we got. And it looked like the dress was moving in the video. I got to stare at it some more. I did not have time to get that done before the podcast. If I do catch it next week, we'll show it. But it looked like the dress was moving when the cat balls were going off. There was a lot of footsteps in that house that night. It's a ton of footsteps, but Chuck was with me on the third floor when it was responding to knocks. That house loves knocks. I was knocking on the wall, and the house was responding back with knocks, intelligent knocks. I asked if it would knock twice. You hear 2 knocks on the wall. So whatever's there is very intelligent and it's aware of us being there.
Martin says it looks like it would have small shadow people. And I'm wondering, Martin, if you were picking up on kids. I feel like there might be some children entities there. I'm picking up on a lot of childlike vibes from that location, but the children don't really communicate with anything. I have had intelligent responses from a male figure, like a very strong, profound male figure. So, Amy says this doesn't have anything to do with paranormal, but I have news that is helping my mobility issues. I've lost 6. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Amy. Hell yeah.
I love hearing
I
that.
love it.
I love
Keep going, girlfriend. Yes. Yes, yes. Ronnie said, I heard about it on our trip this weekend. It sounds very interesting.
Here, Ronnie, these cookouts prevent you from coming, but at least your team was there.
Yes, it was. We were all able to catch it moving. And guys, I will tell you right now, before, let's see really quick. Martin said, yes, definitely kids there. Maybe animals, maybe frightened of a male. Interesting, because you always go in there and say it really doesn't want to talk to me. Anthony said, I've noticed if children entities are afraid of a stronger presence, they're less likely to react. I think children...
It does respond to women more than me.
It does in that house. I will say, good evening, Debbie Cushman in the hair with Dinner with a Ghost and Ghost Town Operations, guys. But I want to go back and touch on this comment that Anthony put up. That's a really good point, Anthony. I've seen locations that are notorious for childlike energy go polar opposites. They either super cling to a strong male entity or they go polar opposites. The Appomattox County Jail, if anybody in here has not gotten a chance to go out to it,
please
hit Daryl Paulette up. Spirits of Appomattox, Spirits of Clover Hill Village. The Appomattox Jail has a lot of child energy, and the energy there clings to Sean, almost as though he is a protector. So that's why I say I've seen it go polar opposites. They're either super standoffish and they're, kind of afraid, or they cling to the stronger male presence in the location. So definitely interesting for sure. I am in this location picking up on children. I do believe there is childlike energy, like I said. But the cool part about Miller Claytor, guys, is this in particular location where this house has been relocated is in the middle of a city park. Okay. So the amount of things that have happened in that park.
Lots of death in the park.
There's been a lot of death, tragedies, and things like that. So I think that just it is a paranormal mecca for energy. Martin said, I do think if you are childlike adult male, you connect more with children.
I can be. But, before we go, we investigated one more location in Lynchburg. We can't really put out the location that we investigated, but this was said to be a morgue during the Battle of Lynchburg. And where they kept the bodies that had deceased, and the owner said that she's experienced a lot of paranormal activity in this particular place. So, but she didn't know what it was or where it came from. So Courtney and I, on a Sunday afternoon, midday, went in there by ourselves in this restaurant while it was closed and had the opportunity to investigate it. Now, I do have this footage. I haven't had time to sit down and put a video together to show it. If y'all would like to, put it in the comments, and next week we'll go over that evidence as well, because that evidence was even more compelling than this evidence, to be honest with you. Again, I rolled with a body cam, and wow, that's all I can say. It was so specific with responding. We found out it was a Confederate soldier from North Carolina that either died by artillery. Thanks for joining us, Amy. That either died by artillery or was a part of artillery. That part wasn't that specific, but it either was a part of our artillery unit or died by artillery. And
hi, Echoes in the Wind.
Hey, welcome. Echoes in the Wind. Thanks for joining us. We welcome you. The crazy part about this being that specific was whatever it was killed a brand new set of Duracell batteries. Brand new set.
Martin said, yes, definitely evidence.
Brand new set. We don't share much of our evidence. I have hard drives full of evidence. We never really share it because we always get that one. Y'all are thinking in that. Well, it could be. No. So we particularly don't share a lot of evidence.
We debunk ourselves.
We debunk ourselves more than anybody else will.
Yes.
But this piece of evidence, the rangefinder was beeping, answering every question. And my DR63 was getting EVPs at the same time, and I had an EDI box sitting on a boiler that was original to this location in like the 1830s or 40s when it was built. It killed the battery on the rangefinder, and then it started answering with the EDI box. Now, mind you, there was no EMF around. My EDI box rarely picks up EMF. It has to be very high EMF for the EDI box to pick it up. And it was answering the rest of my questions with the EDI box to the point where it was so specific, I was able to find out a Confederate soldier. I was naming off the states of the Confederacy, and it did North Carolina, confirmed North Carolina, confirmed everything. So that investigation was even more compelling. The evidence was more compelling than this one. And I can share that next week since I had 2 people say they wanted to see it, 2 or 3. Yep. And I will share that next week because we're out of time right now. Echoes in the Wind.
You mentioned the park, and I see a dumping zone. Where is this? So we are in Lynchburg, Virginia. I'm not sure where you're at, but this is the Riverside Park is where this would be in Lynchburg, Virginia. We're talking about the Miller-Clater House.
The Miller-Clater House. So, James, you said you have the original battery. So check this out. The batteries in my sonar died at Miller-Clater, or they didn't die all the way. It was getting weak. The button, not the button, what do you call it? The alarm was getting weak. So I changed the batteries over at Miller-Clater to Duracell. They were Energizer at first, and I changed them over to Duracell, and it completely died and cut the box off. Cut it completely off. And that's when I was like, wow. Right mid-investigation, it just like made a sizzling sound and cut it off. And then I put new batteries in it, and it worked just fine after that.
So Martin says, it's always good to see other evidence. And you know what they say, let the haters hate.
That's right.
Echoes is from Massachusetts. Massachusetts carries so much energy. So I lived in Taunton, Massachusetts for about 6 months. And it was like the apartment where I stayed was like crazy heavy. So yeah. Plus you guys have the Salem witch trials up there, which is totally dope. Have you ever had anything follow you back? Selena, I'm glad you asked this question. This story I think I told a couple weeks ago on the what?
My black salt.
Oh, it was up here. Where is that? I don't know.
Oh, you moved it.
I've not been in here, Sean. You ain't gonna sit here keep on blaming me.
You moved my black salt.
I ain't been in this office, y'all. Anyway, let me answer this question for Selena because we're running out of time, guys. But yes, we did Tala, Trans-Allegheny in West Virginia. For those of you that have not been there, I definitely recommend at least checking it off your bucket list. You're distracting me. At least checking it off your bucket list. But we made a rookie mistake leaving Tala, guys. I'll admit it. I mean, we are human at the end of the day. We were tired. We investigated 8 hours straight. We drove up, napped for a little bit, investigated all night, and we made a rookie mistake. We did not close the door when we left there. Didn't think anything of it. Went back to the hotel, got a couple hours sleep, caught up with everybody, said our goodbyes, drove back home. We were trying to beat snow. I remember there was like a huge snowstorm that was coming in. And so we were trying to beat the snow before it came. We got home and we were sitting on the sofa. Was it that night or the very next day?
The next day. The
very next day. And Sean's antlers from a buck he had killed elevated up off of their mount and flew. So Sean always likes to make fun of me talking about, I say, alhamdulillah, and try to like cast demons out, right? Sean cussed this ghost up one side of the house and down the other, and I haven't had an issue since. So that was kind of cool to watch that he got up and got his dad voice. I call it his dad voice, guys. He got up, he said, look, I don't know who's in here. I'm going to try to do a Sean impression.
I want to see this. You want to put my hat on?
Yeah, give me that.
No, you got to put the hat on.
I don't know who's in here. You are not welcome here. You are not allowed to be in my home. Exit this house immediately. And then he seals the house with black salt, right?
Which we sell on our website, by the way.
Yeah, opens the door, shoos the ghost out, and bam, the ghost is gone, right? So yes, we have had something follow us back. It was very short-lived for this said ghost because I think the ghost was like, shit, this dude's crazy. I gotta go. I don't think it was anything malevolent or anything like that. I think it was just a hitchhiker that we brought home. And I did pick up a hitchhiker at the Rainworth Lodge. And this hitchhiker was a literal hitchhiker, guys. I had to make a run to Walgreens early in the morning. And I looked up in my rear view just out of habit. And there was a whole man in my backseat. I almost wrecked my car, not going to lie. But I rolled down all 4 windows because in my mind, the ghost needs to just fly out of my car. And told the guy, I don't know where you came from. I actually pulled over onto the shoulder and opened my door, at the back door, actually. I'm pretty sure if anybody passing thought I was a nut job. But I opened the back door and I was like, I don't know who's in here, but you need to get out. Like, this is your stop. I got shit to do. So, and I did not see him in the back seat anymore. So definitely interesting. As I wrap this up, let me wrap up with the comments. Riverside Park is beautiful. I always feel it is a heavy presence for sure. I'm up the street from the Lizzie Borden. Nice.
Sweet.
Thank you guys so much. Sorry for being late. Fell asleep until I had a phone call. Saw you on. Martin, it's always a pleasure when
always
you jump in.
Always good to see you, brother.
Okay, Fall River. Yeah, I've been to Fall River. Definitely cool. You know, I am ashamed to say, guys, I lived for 6 months in Massachusetts, and I have never been to Salem. So sad. Tisk tisk. Talking about bringing something back, perhaps they moved it. Probably.
Black salt, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But for your protection needs, if you do need or want spiritual protection, we sell it on our website. It is all handcrafted at hillcityafterdark.com.
That's right.
Check it out.
All right. Thank you, Grand Time. Thank you, Echoes in the Wind. I'm glad. Thank you for the follow. Everybody that tuned in. Again, check out our website for all of our upcoming events. This weekend, though, we will be in Evansburg, Pennsylvania.
Live, baby.
At the 2nd annual Creep It Real Festival. That is going to be an event of the year. If you miss it, And where you at?
Where you at though? 6'7".
All right. Anyways, guys.
I don't think of 6'7" when I do.
I don't. It's a music video. Have you seen it?
No, I don't think of 6'7".
I'm gonna have to go show it to him, guys.
I'm old school. If I'm doing this, I'm not doing those 6'7".
Lord, have
y'all
mercy.
grown folks know what I'm doing.
Love, light, and peace. Martin.
Peace.
Anthony, we appreciate you, and I will see you on June 27th.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Anthony, for your support, brother.
As always, guys, I'm Courtney.
I'm Sean. I forgot my name for a second.
I forgot my name. That was a special moment for this man, guys.
I was thinking about 6'7".
Lord have mercy. That's Sean, in case he needs a reminder. Check out all of our events, hillcityafterdark.com, and we will see you next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
On the other side.
Right here on the other side.